Oh, we're live, are we? Well, we're live from the corner of Yonge and Center Street here in Thornhill. We'll be doing the commentary on the 12th annual Thornhill Village Festival, and by all indications, it should be one of the largest. I think we have 62 or 63 items in this parade. Perhaps I should introduce the reviewing and the people who will be doing some of the commentary. Elaine Stecyk on my right, my wife.
Hello.
And to my left is Lou Pamenter. Also with us is Julia Wojakowski, and she is one of the parade marshals. Are there other parade marshals?
Yes, there will be. All along the street.
Yeah. And this particular festival, as you know, you can hear it in the background, is sponsored by the Society for the Preservation of Historic Thornhill. And within minutes, they'll be up on us, so let's wait and see what happens.
I don't see.
I don't see it.
There's Thornhill Community Band on its own float, but it's way down here. And there's a clown band.
Hi.
I just came to say how smart you
Thank you.
Thank you. But I don't see
I
any
don't see a
pipers.
band mentioned.
Isn't that
I
something?
wonder if they'll have a sign of their own.
Although it may just, you think it's music on the Highland Dancers float? No, they're marching.
Unless that's what it is. It's the Highland Dancers brought their own music. Hi. How are you? Pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing your running commentary.
We're going to try.
We may be running backwards.
I'll introduce the banner probably, so then you can do the pumper. How's that? Okay. Obviously, we're going to have to improvise here.
So you get the pumper, Liz.
Oh, good. Well, there's another pumper a little later on, Elaine. You
Yeah, there
might
seems to
get
be two in a row. I see.
It's all right.
Exactly.
I'm not sure.
I'm glad we're starting with the sign. Sets it off nicely.
I'm not quite sure why they stopped. Why do you think they're stopped?
I don't know, someone
don't
called a
know.
halt to it.
It must be a...
Here we go, I guess. Here we go.
Looks like the Wicked Witch of the West.
The Grand Parade Marshal is Sharon Brain, coming in on the bicycle. She's organized this entire parade, and she's done a superb job, as you're about to see.
Looking a mite higher. Sharon!
Sharon! She looks like something out of Bidnob and Broomsticks or something.
Oh, dear.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Who's waiting for whom, sir?
They stopped. Well, he stopped. Somebody yelled stop.
As,
Were they supposed to stop?
as you know, this festival is sponsored by the Society for the Preservation of Historic Thornhill, and this is the 12th time they've had a festival, put on a festival. John Fotheringham is the chairman of the festival. The girls at the banner are Miranda Stecyk and Carol File on the left in her Bavarian outfit, and Jillian Stecyk in blue.
Yeah. Oh, good. I think it's in spots like this, Vic, we should like to leave it off, shouldn't we? Because there's a big... Well, we should catch that, shouldn't we? That was Mark and Pumper. Okay. There goes Mark and Pumper, 32. Are we going to get? Yes. Sound effect.
Wait.
Now we have the town crier, John Webster, heralding the festival with the bell ringing.
He's the official town crier and has been for 2 or 3 years. I think he was designated the official crier by Markham. You can't have a parade without a band. And this is one of the Highland bands. I'm not sure. It's the North York Royal Canadian Legion Band, Branch 66.
And here comes the Terry Fox Run group. Catch the Dream.
I think the Terry Fox Run is tomorrow, is it not?
I think you're right.
I think it is, yes. Nancy Richardson School of Dancing. One of our daughters danced in her school, and they're very good. That's another Markham pumper, isn't it?
It looks that way, Vic, yes.
Just says, oh, that's Vaughn, I'll bet. That's Vaughn. They're both they're all into yellow now.
Who's Vaughn?
That's their new high-tech firefighting equipment.
I think they're listening to our commentary on their phone.
And here is the crew from Thornhill Month with their folksy license plate.
That's Larry Johnson, the editor of Thornhill Month, and they've got a car full of festival programs.
And this is the Carlsberg beer truck.
Carlsberg has been the provisioner of beverages to this festival for 3 or 4 years, and as part of the arrangement, there's Dave Pearson. Part of the arrangement, they come into the festival with their antique truck.
And a beautiful group of people in period costumes.
Lovely.
Pantaloons and ruffles. Beautiful.
That's a wig special.
Part of the idea of the festival is for everyone to walk in and participate, and it's nice to see people just joining in costume. There's Bruce Clark.
Yes. And look at this youngster on his tricycle with his sailor hat. And a wooden wagon.
Did you ever have a wooden wagon?
Of course. Didn't everyone? And it was always red.
Had to be red.
I didn't have a wooden wagon.
Oh, Vic.
Mine
We'll
was
get
metal.
to one.
Well, then, you're much younger than I, Vic.
Let me guess. I'd say a Model A 1920, 27 or 28 Ford.
Then you are much older than I.
And that is owned by Bruce Chamney. Oh, and there's the president of the Historical Society, Bill Wiley, in the rumble seat.
Top hat and all with
and
Julie.
His partner and parade marshal, Julie.
Did you get tired, Julie?
And that's Bruce, the owner of the car.
And these are members of the Markham Gym Club.
And they have been in the parade, I think, pretty well every year, or at least for
just about.
past several.
Oh my goodness.
No, they're not here.
Oh, isn't this terrific?
Well, these are some of the local dignitaries. Councillor Fred Cox from Markham. Councillor of Ward 3. And on the antique fire truck, I recognize her. That's Lorna Jackson, the mayor of the town of Vaughan. And her husband, and that's Ronald Reagan. All politicians.
How old is that fire truck, Vic?
Well, no, that I don't know, but I would think it's from the 30s, just by the look of it. Here's one of my favorite groups, the Nobleton Old Time Fiddlers. They've been here for every year for the last 12 years, and I love them.
And here is our brownie contingent. I've missed their group. The Thornhill Brownies.
First Langstaff pack.
First Langstaff pack coming up, and they're always a great addition to the parade. Good little marchers.
And behind the brownies,
The Girl Guides.
Girl Guides, is Mayor Carol Bell, town of Markham.
Is that Jack Westerhook driving?
Yes, it is
Mayor
Jack.
Bell.
And I believe Jack's been in every parade since it started
Yes.
back in 1976.
Always contributing something.
Pardon? I turned it off.
Yeah, we'll just wing it now.
Oh, here's...
They should try eventually to get that message out.
Hi, Jack.
Good.
Well, Jazzercise, I don't actually.
Where are they on the list
I
here?
can't find them.
I thought I saw them somewhere. Westerhook Convertible has just been. Dignitaries Markham, well, that's back there someplace. Pet Parade, Community Band.
I think we're winging it.
No, we'll just have to kind of... See, there's Jazzercise way over there, so it's going to be bouncing.
Okay.
Just as the banner indicates, Jazzercise, and then the car and the exercise display in behind.
They've been in for several years too, and they add a lot of pep and bounce to the parade.
I think after the parade's done, they have an ongoing display. I think it's at the corner of the Brook and Center Street. Pardon?
They don't know their photographic ethics, do they?
What?
Standing right.
Oh, yeah, right. This is the 20-minute workout. Well, half-hour workout, I guess. I lost 4 pounds just watching them. I believe this will be some other dignitaries from the town of Markham.
Yes,
Parks and Recreation.
Well, but it's their
I think
vehicle.
we have Doreen Quirk, Ron Moran. Who's on the other side of Doreen? They're not facing the right way, are they?
No.
Oh.
Ron Moran.
And this is an election year. They should have known.
Elston Miles. Elston Miles, Council Ward 6. Mike Popovich, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not sure of the final person. Mrs. Miles, perhaps.
And
No.
this is the Markham fire truck.
Now,
Yeah,
I know the age of this, Lou. This
So
is
do
1932.
And rugby.
And Gordon Landon is and Bob Sherwood are the counselors on that.
Thornhill Welcomers Club.
The newcomers.
Thornhill Community Band. They've been a fixture at this parade, too, for a number of years. In behind, in the yellow Cadillac, is Don Cousins. Yes, he's the member of the provincial legislature for this area.
Oh.
The clowns are wonderful, aren't they? It's very difficult doing the commentary because I find myself watching.
Looking
Yeah.
ahead.
Totally involved this way.
Well, I guess it's just as long as you sort of pick, I'll kind of pick the focus on it, as long as we all kind of
Yes,
comment.
it looks like we're punching up at the moment. Do you
This
know?
pet parade is wonderful.
Oh, there's a pet parade. The parade seems to have slowed down a bit and bunched up. This might be a time to look at the pet parade. How many pets do you see?
I see quite a few. From beagles to goldens. Some walking, some being carried.
Oh, lovely.
Ah.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fine. Good to see you.
Oh, look at the costumed little poodle over there. So cute. Miss Thornhill
Miss Canine Thornhill. Very nice.
Oh, beautifully done.
Regional Councillor Frank Scarpiti. He'll be running again this year, as will all the others, I believe. And by mid-November, we'll know who the lucky ones will be. And that'll be about a 1937 or 38 coupe, I think.
Fire engine red. And here is a special group, the Beavers.
Wolf Cubs.
And the Wolf Cubs.
They were being led by a Golding Reed. He's a long-time scout leader. He deserves a lot of credit and recognition for the work he's done.
Really gotten quite a few.
Yes.
The Beavers.
Yes, they've grown.
How about Dr. Bandolini?
That's him there coming in. That's Bandoli right there, the white one.
Oh, okay. Bandolini?
Bandolini, yeah, Bandolini, yes.
Okay.
Cubs and Scouts, and Bandolini is about the third one down after.
This is a very large contingent of Cub Scouts.
It really is.
Well, they're a good-looking group, aren't they?
Uh-huh, good singers. Is this a new Scout uniform?
It must be, because that's
We're still with them.
Following the Cubs and Scouts is another antique car. I see it by the plate. It's a 1930 Model A, and I can't tell yet, but I think it's probably a political dignitary of some sort. That noise, that sirens you hear, that's from Dr. Bandolini. This is Ted Berger. He's a trustee for this ward in the town of Vaughan. Oh, this is Dr. Bandolini. He's very popular. He's been at the festival for 3 or 4 years now at least. You can see why he is a hit.
Some rubber chickens and some hairy apes, I think, in there.
Another convertible. This is from the tail fin era, and I believe, I better stop guessing because I'll be corrected a number of times, but somewhere in the 57, 58 vintage.
Oh, the Thornhill Islanders.
That's hockey, of course, I think.
For the disabled. Wonderful team.
Sledge hockey. Oh, I see.
Terrific.
Isn't that wonderful?
Mm-hmm. Great addition.
Good mascot.
Yes.
I assume they're being sponsored by Remax, do you think?
I would think so.
Von
Is
Roder.
that our favorite clown over there, Vic?
Oh, it is too.
Oh, yes. And he never smiles.
Rotary Club.
Von Roder. And if we can pan in our favorite clown over there, we won't be the clown that never smiles.
That's right.
He's been a permanent fixture in 12 years. He's never smiled once. And just some of us are starting to guess his secret identity.
And
no one's absolutely
Here
certain.
comes the Von Library.
Here's the Von Rotary.
The Gallinola, yes.
That's
Sharon's buddy.
that's
Linda Pattinson is with the group here.
that's the parade marshal's husband. That's Mr. Parade Marshal. A bookworm from the town of Vaughan.
And there's
You would
Thornhill's Andrea Radcliffe is one.
you'd know something about this, Lou, wouldn't you? You're on the
Yes,
library
I'm here.
board, are you not?
Yes, and here comes the Vaughan Van, which is about a year and a half old now and takes library service into areas of Vaughan that have not easy access to a community library. It's been very successful. New driver. 2 weeks
I guess
old.
Vaughan Libraries is in a growth situation, isn't it? They're
Extraordinarily. One new one opening tomorrow and maybe another 3 in the next year and a half.
Right behind them is Tony Roman, the Member of Parliament for York North, but I believe he's also going to be a candidate in the mayoralty election.
Yes, remarkable.
And next to that is, no, it's a Model T.
Get your picture taken with the Model
Oh,
T.
no, that's something like a 19... Well, how old? What year is that? 1922. 67 years old.
And here are more village children in the parade.
Oh, the ambulance. This is Southern Girls.
Some more clowns. Geordie and Freddie.
Okay, I'll cut this off. We'll, I'm on in a
Distinguished
minute
dog.
again. The Jazzercise has been, and Don Cousins
Yeah,
has been.
but we haven't had the tradition from Willowdale that I'm aware of, or the Macintosh Island Dream
Well,
Salon.
Distinguished Dog Grooming Salon. They're sponsoring the pet parade and the pet show, and that's their participation in it. They have a grooming salon just down in the valley here on Yonge Street, Dr. Mallard's place.
Don't the dogs look wonderful, though?
Don't they look at the bows and all?
Oh, and the turquoise one on the rump of the
And there is the very stylish one with the neckerchief.
And here's a psychedelic one.
In the party mood.
What might this big flatbed be? Is
I
it
bet it has
recycling?
recycling, yeah.
I can see cans.
I think this is a new item this
The
year.
recycling people, it's gaining new prominence because I think Markham now, and soon most of us will be on a double basket system. Winner, third prize in the float. Well, isn't that good?
Very good.
Very timely.
Oh, little Coke can.
And in behind the recyclers is another antique vehicle. Often the license plate tells you that says California 40, 1940. So that's the age of that Chevrolet.
And here comes another one of the Vaughan fire trucks. And we had Tony Reale riding in the front seat of that
Oh, yes.
fire truck.
He's the councillor, Ward 1, I guess, over here. Right.
He's going to be running for mayor this year.
And he's,
Vaughan.
yes, that's right. Okay, Tony. In behind block parents. And behind them,
Some musicians.
well, there used to be clown band. There used to be something called a clown band. I wonder if that's who they are.
Yes, I think so.
Clown band.
Paul Hunter's pickup
They're
truck.
from Brampton, I think. Well, we've had a little bottleneck in this parade. I have the very distinctive feeling this is still one of the best parades ever, don't you think?
I think it's excellent.
It's well organized. The number of items keeps growing from year to year to year, and I think it's wonderful. And it's very smoothly, it seems to be functioning very smoothly with just the occasional bottleneck or slowdown.
There's such a variety of floats and costumes.
They're nicely spaced one to the other.
Yes.
There's something about a clown face, isn't there?
Yes.
You end up smiling back at it whether you're
Yes.
happy or not.
Another the clown band.
And then when you put clowns and music together,
Thornhill Cooperative Nursery School. I don't know where they're located. Oh, they won second prize in the float, isn't
that's the
it?
one at Holy
I
Trinity.
think that's the one at Holy Trinity Church, yes.
Second prize, good for them. They call themselves the Children of the Long Ago at Harvest Time. Well, I see that logo.
And some of the children's beautiful, colorful artwork.
I'm sorry, but did you say this
Hands-on.
won the second prize
Yes.
in the float parade?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Hello.
You can see why with all the color and
Mrs. Rivet and the children. Isn't
and
that
probably the
sweet?
parents. Oh no, that's part of that lovely group. Markham Hydro. And Bill Burnett is the commissioner. And Alma Walker is one of the commissioners of Markham Hydro Commission. We have you. And behind them, we are trying to
Florist, Burnett.
an antique truck with the sign Thornhill Florists. We occasionally have to check our list. You can, yes, there they are.
The little gal.
Well, there's the top hat group. I like that.
You know, while we're waiting, we should say it's an excellent crowd out today, lining the streets.
Okay, I've stopped this for now. Yeah.
I'm not going to go back up there again. Oh, I'm sorry, you're commentating.
Yes, well, I turned it off.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Hey, you should be in at the top hat group.
Yeah, these guys are great.
Yeah, I know they are. Yeah.
You being funny in your comments?
Oh, it's hilarious. Lou especially.
What?
Are we being funny in our comments?
Oh, hilarious.
Oh.
We're going, Who is
We
that?
can't, we can't contain
Slight.
it. It's ribble punchline after a laugh.
Whenever you see an old vehicle, you say, I'm sure there's a counselor in there.
There are certain pauses while we crane our necks to see
Oh, who's behind the Thornhill Florist? See if we can get to that
Oh,
in.
beautiful old coat.
These are the Thornhill Floor, obviously.
Florist, who's behind them?
It was to be the Marching Caribbean Band. It was to be the Calypso Band, but
They didn't show? Oh, look at that.
Gonna mention
The pause that refreshes.
1925.
The Top Hat Marching Band is from, as it says, they're from Burlington, Ontario, and they're nationally famous. You know, they have performed, if I can use that word, at the Grey Cup ceremonies and at Toronto's first St. Patrick's Day parade. That's where.
Yes. I believe this afternoon, too, they will be putting on a free concert at Answell Court
Yeah, that's
for the
part of
senior
the-
citizens.
That's part of the commitment they make when they come out. They want to perform for one seniors group.
he pulled this girl out of the crowd here.
Yes.
Yes.
He decided to take a break, I think.
Oh, sure.
Was a good choice.
They look smashing, don't they? And they sound good, too. Coming up in the big boat will be the Thornhill Power Squadron Oh, and their killer dog. Aye, aye. Markham Mobility Bus. I assume that's the service for handicapped. And
Yes,
people
but
with-
I think it's been in
wheelchair
service
people,
for
I
about
think.
4 years now, I would think.
That must be the Thornhill Secondary School float.
That's right. That's right. They've been working on it all week. They've just been having a wonderful time. Paper mache, the Thornhill Tiger.
Is that their mascot, I suppose?
Yeah.
Thornhill
Yeah.
Tigers? Thornhill
think-
Secondary School.
I think they're having a pretty good time right now.
Yeah.
We
Jonathan with his megaphone.
Oh, what's he?
We see some very familiar.
Oh, I see a prize
Thornhill
too. I see a
faces.
prize.
Did they get the first?
It says winner, best float. They got first prize.
Terrific.
Isn't that wonderful? And this is the first year they've entered too. I think that's just superb when you get an increasing number of young people participating in the parade, in the festival. They're taking over Thornhill Park this year for the first time. And I think that's just great. And we have an increasing number of them joining the Historical Society too.
A real resource.
Okay, it's off for a minute.
Good, because I get to get a picture of
Mark
I wasn't on for that. That's just as well, maybe. Oh dear.
I forgot. Ed.
Ed.
The Morsels went away on holidays.
Oh, are they on
So I
holidays?
think they should get a picture. That's down though. Dear heavens, that's not what I meant you to do.
This parade is wonderful. That's the end.
Sorry, second.
Stay around, John. When the parade's over, we want to have a 2-second interview with the chairman of the festival. We're going to get you on film, sure. It's over now, so stay with us.
Next year we should run it from that pole over to that pine tree.
I think
Get it right off the road. I know.
Different kind.
Oh,
Set it to the side, you know. Or even, possibly, we could take that one and chop it up and rebuild this. Maybe. I don't think it's going to work. It's just too big. Oh, here we are. Thornhill Secondary School.
Congratulations.
Good for you.
Another cheer, Thornhill. Let's go.
What is it? York, what do you call this? King. This is the King's Royal Yorkers. That's who they are. And they've been with us for, since the beginning, 12 years. And they're a popular item. They use, I don't think it's live ammunition, but it sure is scary.
Followed by some more marchers, walkers, of their own. I think these are the followers for the troops, don't you?
All camp followers. That's
Yeah,
exactly what they
that's
are. Camp followers. Groupies. And that ends the parade.
And
That's
a terrific parade it
Carlsberg wagon coming around the second time.
Very
And the
good.
parade is over. Let me interview the chairman of the parade.
Did you lead off too? They came around good.
Okay.
Hello, Marilyn.
This is John Fotheringham, the chairman of this year's festival. This is his first year as chairman. And the parade's just ended. What did you think?
It was a very good parade, Vic. I'd say that everybody had their act together. It went quite well. I'm especially happy that Thornhill Secondary won first prize
That's
for
your
their
alma
Tiger.
mater, is it? Is that where you
Yes,
went?
yes. I think most of the people
Who
here did.
judged those?
And here's Dr. Bandoli.
Oh, God.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thanks, Doctor.
Nice to see you. Are you an accredited member of something here? Who's the guy with the mic? What are you, CIA?
This is the media.
Oh, fabulous media. Listen, I want a big announcement. We're giving an operations. I gave myself a lobotomy this morning. It was fabulous. And we're giving out tonsillectomies and splenectomies.
Yeah.
2 for the price of 1. We're trading people's things.
Okay, great.
Fabulous. Any organ donors, anything. We'll set it up at 2 o'clock.
He had a lobotomy earlier. Can you reverse those?
Can't reverse those.
Can't reverse those, eh?
We can give a transplant, though.
Okay.
We can transplant your head to the gorilla in the rear seat. Check that. That's my girlfriend.
What about a
back there.
personality transplant? Oh, we'll talk to you later, doctor.
Okay.
Good. Another festival parade comes to an end. I think it was wonderful. It was the best ever.
Yes, Vic. No, I wouldn't say it was the best ever. The weather hasn't been... The weather, Vic. The weather. At least it didn't rain, but I was praying for sun.
Look at sun.
Okay. Are we through with the silliness
Over
now?
and
Or?
done.